How's it going, fellas? My name is OrosZ, and this is another episode of Stardew Valley. In today's episode, we will do what we always do. Take care of our farm, go fishing, and probably tomorrow go mining, just like I always do. Because life is boring and repetitive on the farm, but at least it's stable and not dangerous. So that's something you can always appreciate. Having a not stressful, peaceful life of a farmer in your creepy community of people that probably worship some kind of made-up god, Yoba, and they're probably going to stab you soon enough for their sacrilegious, whatever, I don't know, ceremonies. That's what the Bible says. The new farmer has to be killed for the Yoba. Or something like that, I don't know. The statue of Yoba in the ancient forest is also kind of like a thing was supposed to look up, but I never did. I'm supposed to become good enough friends with Marnie to get Lewis pants. That's kind of dumb. What other things do I have? I had amaranth, and now I don't. I sold it last episode. Oh, god damn it. She just wanted one. And I had it. I had a whole bunch of those. Fuck, I should remember what I need. My god. How many quests do I have that I just simply failed? Fuck off, I need to close the doors. Gotta remember my chicken's still fed. My chickens are dumb and they keep requiring food from me. Can I like check how much is in that silo? 85. Okay, but I don't know how much that is. I don't know for not. Couldn't you chickens scare off the crows or something? My fucking corn is disappearing. I would eat a corn. Like with butter. That would be good. I would eat that. Oh, I've been watching... Who was that? I don't know, I think it was Subtomato. He was talking about Borderlands 3. How Gearbox needs to pull it off, or else they will suck and be hated forever. And it made me realize that yes, that's true. You know, like I never thought about that because I probably liked Borderlands 2 too much, but that Gearbox isn't exactly like a flawless company that when they announce the game you can also already tell it's gonna be Game of the Year. Like some kind of like Naughty Dog or Rockstar or whoever else that makes good games. Rockstar, whenever they make an actual game. And I was thinking that what if like Borderlands 3 comes out and it's just a mess of everything that every game tries to do. What if that game was fucking focused on the battle royale or something? I know everybody either loves battle royale or they hate it. I personally don't really mind it, but what I don't like about it is how everybody tries to do that. I mean, not everybody can pull that off, so... Like, look at Radical Heights. That was a game made by the people who made the... How was that failed Overwatch clone called? Lawbreakers? Yeah, Lawbreakers. It was a game that at launch, like, a couple of people played, maybe? And it was a decent game from what I remember. It was like a... I never played it, never bothered to. But I heard people saying that it was a good game. It's just that no one played it. No one cared about it. Because well, Overwatch. And then they made Radical Heights, and I think they already closed the servers or something. Came out like a while ago. Seaweed for a pizza? What the fuck are you? Pancakes. I bet you enjoy pancakes, right? Okay, seaweed. I mean, I'm gonna go fishing today, I guess. I might as well go and do some fishing. Also, last episode, I think this sword is doing way better than my other sword. Even though this sword has less damage, but it's like way faster, so how my sword worked before was like, I punched the shadow person, and in between my punches he had enough time to approach me and attack me, right? But now that I have this faster sword, he can't even get close enough to me and I already killed him. So I think this is a way better sword, actually. What's it called? Steel Falchion. What have I done? What the fuck? What the hell have I done? Also, I was thinking how many people left Gearbox from what they've been doing with Borderlands. The voice actor of Claptrap left. He's actually on Twitter. Oh, there we go. Got seaweed. We might try and get that to Pam at the tavern later. Even on his Twitter, you can see that he's an ex-voice of Claptrap. And voice actor and the lead writer of Borderlands 2, which is the guy who also voiced Scooter, also left. I think that was the reason they set up his death in Tales of the Borderlands. Also, I wonder how Borderlands 3 might be connected with Tales of the Borderlands, because Tales are canon, right? It's an event that happened after Borderlands 2. That's why I want to play it after I'm done with the entirety of Borderlands 2, so it's gonna be a while. And what else? What else was like messed up and I kind of making worried? I don't know what. I remembered like 2 years ago they made this like demo showing the new engine or something, and they showed like a bunch of scenery from Borderlands, cell shading and stuff. How it all works with like new, better looking physics on the cloth, some shadows, how the explosion looked so nice, the lighting, and they like, for some of the things they use the character, and people have speculated that this is probably Tiny Tina all grown up and now she's playable. Well, I like Tiny Tina and I would like that idea, that sounds pretty good. Like, for example, she could have some skills related to how she likes explosives a lot. But the thing I didn't like, how she looked. She had like this weird looking thing on her back, had like a dumb helmet that was like too big for her head. She just looked stupid, but that's just like a technical demo, so that doesn't need to necessarily be in the game. I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, and stuff like that. You know, last episode I spent a lot of time talking about my Persona OC. But what if I tell you about my Borderlands OC I made up one time? I mean, it's not like I'm writing this somewhere, it's just in my memory. I made up while playing the game. I thought of my own character. I like to do that in many games. So I made up my own character, and what I've been thinking, what if, right? What if, like, Handsome Jack, as a backup plan, or like, for example, expanding his army, he kidnapped children from different planets and put them in like laboratories or something, labs, and he tried to purposely turn them into sirens, like turn them through modification into sirens. That's why, for example, like the first line of these people are just distorted like zombies, scary monsters. And then one character you could like play as is some kind of like last generation of those sirens. So he's the most sane one. And for example, he's a guy, so this is like the opposite of actual sirens, which are only female. So these Hyperion self-made sirens are male. and he has like abilities that are kind of what I thought maybe it was like the Lilith ability from Borderlands 1, where he can like walk between enemies without being detected, but also attack them at the same time, like kind of like Psycho, if it was like connected like a combination between Psycho from Borderlands 2 and Lilith from Borderlands 1, so he would like turn his arms into blades or something like that. And that's all I really thought of, just this Hyperion experiment that went bad and like went rogue. And for example, with the destruction of Helios, or like he's now on the loose. He's not like kidnapped anymore. He just roams on Pandora where the Helios crashed, and he just walks around there. And then serves as a bounty hunter or something, or a vault hunter, I don't know. So now I think about it, why did Helios crash on Pandora and not Elpis? Wasn't it more in the Elpis gravity sphere, something like that? I don't know. Maybe I would have to play through Tales of Borderlands again to realize how exactly that played out, because I don't remember. Will we ever get Season 2? Maybe one day, I don't know. Telltale seems to be too concerned about New Walking Dead and fucking Minecraft story mode. That's a fucking brilliant game. I didn't even mind it, like, with the first season. I thought, alright, it was a kind of cute idea, you know, turn Minecraft into a story. Remember how these, like, all these machinimas on YouTube where people, like, gathered on a server and they, like, had texture packs and they, like, made up some story? I used to watch that kind of a lot. There was, like, this one in particular where I liked the visuals and, like, the places they made in the game. And the story was actually kind of interesting. Characters were weird and kind of scary, but I liked them. I don't remember how it was called, it was a long while ago, but then they took that idea and they turned it into a game, like Minecraft with plot. So that was kind of weird. I liked the first season because, for example, there was this thing about the Farlands, which was this glitch in Minecraft where, like, after traveling long enough, the world of Minecraft becomes distorted and just there's like these walls of messed up biomes and stuff, and I thought that was a cool idea to turn it into this, to be included in this story mode, you know, so that there's this forbidden land no one's been to, and there's this wizard hanging out in there, who lives there in hiding. You know, how you just take a visual glitch from the game and actually turn it into like a canon thing. But then they kind of went, like, with the newer seasons, I don't even know, I remember this, like, there was this one about a computer who controlled people, and there was this about, like, a tournament, and it just fucking went stupid. I mean, I kinda, like, the original story was about just some, he likes this. No, obviously he doesn't. The original story was about like a bunch of losers who become the heroes, like a typical fucking Disney family movie or something. But in the later, they were already the heroes, they just run into trouble. I don't know, I didn't exactly like how they already were the heroes. Just like I usually like in the movie, like about superheroes, I like the origin of how they became the superheroes. But whenever there's a sequel and it's just like, oh, now since I'm the superhero, I'm so cool and all, I can just simply do all this cool stuff. I already know how to use my powers and everything. I like this, like, understanding of their power moments and stuff in movies. When they already got everything under control, it's kind of like, oh well, he's the superhero. Alright. I remember how in once the Batman movie. Batman was actually trained in some kind of ninja temple. It's kind of weird, I remember that. It was in a game, wasn't it? Well, Batman was like in a temple and he fought ninjas. I don't know. Did the Ninja Batman thing that I've like seen a while ago somewhere, did it came out already or not? Because I seen like some trailers of it and I thought maybe this already is out. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. Can't go into the mine tomorrow because that's how we do things in this game. Maybe something will grow up. What's the weather, Mr. Weatherman? Cloudy again. That kind of sucks. I don't want it to be cloudy. I want it to be raining, and I want it to be raining acid from the sky. I want it to be raining blood, which is a thing that can happen, but I ain't sure how that happens. I just know it can, so trust me on that, because I'm a really trustworthy source of information. I'm trying to remind myself, did I ever came up with other OCs in video games? Besides my Borderlands one and my Persona one. Did I mention that my Persona OC was supposed to have a crush on Haru? Because why not? I have a crush on Haru, why not him? Probably mentioned that, but I just forgot about it. I don't think I made any more season games. I don't think it. You know what's like my favorite superpower from any video game ever? It's the superpower that the protagonist of Prototype 2 had. He could turn his arms into like these scary weapons, like he could turn them into claws. My favorite was these like giant blades. And they looked so cool. They were like this black and reddish flesh-looking thing, like they morphed. It's these scary-looking blades, and I just fucking like that idea so much. That if I ever made some kind of my own original story, which I actually have made. Oh god, my voice. Made an original story that I once came up with, was like a whole story, like with characters, character development, world, the backstory to that world. Just wrote it down somewhere. I don't know, maybe one day I'll write it all down. Maybe I'll write a book. Oh, that's what I wanted to do like all my life. For someone to actually, for people to actually know about this stupid, huge story I made up. And maybe some people liking it. Mushrooms they haven't generated yet. Now that I think about it, how did these mushrooms come to life anyway? It's a cool thing that I got this honey. Go to Clint, give him a fucking gift, kick in the ass. I go to the mine. Sounds easy enough, doesn't it? What's this thing about? Never checked it out. The bus to Calico Desert is out of service. So they have their own private bus just to one destination. Okay. If you do enough stuff in the community center, I think the bus will eventually work. Oh fuck, I forgot about them. Bus will eventually work, and you can and Pam will work there. Pam will be the bus driver, and she can get you to the desert. And when you're done with the whole dungeon in the normal world here, around here, you can then actually go to the desert, and there's another dungeon you can go through. From what I remember when I was in the game, I had like the second best sword in the game, And when I went to the desert, I got my ass kicked in that dungeon, and then I like never came to that dungeon ever again. I don't remember how I did that exactly, but I remember that dungeon being kind of difficult. Damn it, Abigail, don't look at me. Just looking through trash. Here you go, pancakes. You remembered my birthday. I'm impressed. Thank you. No problem, Gramps. That's what I'm here for. Remembering people's birthday is my calling. That's what I'm good at. I wish I have to fucking look up what people want in this game. I did like looked it all up when I was like, first playing the game, so I would know where everything is. But now I just kind of don't care really. Like to look up what people want. What are like the best gifts for specific citizens. I don't really care about that. Okay, I don't even have a gift for Clint. He would maybe enjoy gold nuggets, so I'm not gonna give it to him. Turn gold nuggets as a golden ores. I don't have any gifts for you guys. I feel ashamed, sorry. So many artifacts I already donated. How's it going, Abigail? I can at least talk to you. Are you going on growing pumpkins on your farm this year? Say one for me. Didn't I give you one? I gave you one. Also, I'm not growing pumpkins anymore because I'm an idiot. And I just grow like the worst possible things on my farm. Like all the quests, there's so many quests. People wanted melons from me, someone wanted pepper, and someone wanted this purple thing that I had. I forgot what it's called. And every single time I forgot, and I fucked up everything. It's like every single, what else? Every single festival in the game I messed up. So shop, what do you have in like your stupid shop over here? Puzzle table, that sounds awesome. A TV, furniture cat, what the fuck, provides you access to almost every furniture item. Oh, so if I spend this much money, I can basically order anything I want. I'll buy a TV. Because my old TV kinda sucks. How's it going, Sebastian? What time is it? I think I slept too much last night. The day I woke up and I like immediately put everything on and all the clothes on and just rushed out of the house because I forgot that was supposed to go to the gym. My friends were waiting for me impatiently. What a bunch of assholes. You can't understand. I have to have my beauty sleep. Beautiful face like mine has to be taken care of. Okay, I'm still kind of surprised that I'm in hell. I mean, this is straight up hell. What's this? Oh, it's a bat. Or was an item to collect. You know what would be cool? My favorite thing in games is always weapons with effects on them. Oh, I got a rare disc. That's the thing that I haven't donated. No, I did donate that. Oh great, that's such a rare disc. I already had one. Of course they are covered by rocks. Got a critical, nice. Otherwise he might get to me and kill me. So I hate how my character sometimes doesn't turn to the monsters, he just turns like to the side. And then his hit area isn't as big as it should be because he's not facing the enemy. Shame I never came up with more OCs I could tell you about them. Since I guess today is the day of me telling stories about my OCs from video games. Maybe I'll come up with some more OCs, I don't know, those are like the only games that made me think like, man, it would be cool if I was in that game. And that's pretty much like this thing about these OCs, that that every single time I think of a character, at the beginning it's just me. It's just it's me as the character, you know. And then I change it up. Like I change its name, I change its personality from mine to a little like what if it had the personality of me, but I was also a crazy murderer. Then it would still be me. Nothing would change. Damn, these rare slimes. Do they at least have something cool? Maybe those aren't rare slimes, but those are just simply like... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, those are even worse. One defense. Fucking suck. Look how, let's see how ridiculous I would look though. I would look disgusting. At least this purple shade doesn't really flash into your eyes like that, but this is just terrible. Oh no, I gotta find the ladder. Oh, there it is. Never mind then. That was easy. And also I'm not getting my ass kicked as much as I was before, so that's nice. Got a shadow person. See, shadow persons, persons, Jesus Christ. Shadow people can't even get to me fast enough because that's how fast I'm attacking. Because that's what they did before when I had the slow sword. They just simply walked up to me and I didn't have enough... Didn't took enough swings for them to die before they got to me, and now I do because I have a faster sword, which makes me think that I think I'll just go and sell my old one because I kept it in the chest just in case it turns out this one is even worse. So I went to the mine with a plasma TV. Doesn't matter, my pockets are endless. Pockets of endless possibilities. See, I think I even like knocked him out for him not to approach me. But there's no particularly good reason to go deeper, so I'm just gonna get out of here. And there we go, there's snakes. Oh, that's the bottom. We got to the bottom. It's a key. You found a skull key. Now, no, you're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. Okay, that sucks. Maybe I can talk to dwarfs now? Here's like a golden chest here, maybe I can use it. I don't... How do I learn dwarfish? Maybe if I go to the wizard. I should check out what the wizard might possibly have to say. What is this? I ain't sure what is this. I killed a monster and found it. Demetrius, my partner in crime. Why don't you love me? No one loves me. No one ever did. That's why I turned to Let's Plays. To make people love me and watch my videos. And no one does. So nothing works out the way I want. Shame, shame. Real shame. Like, I think yesterday I lost like 4 subscribers for whatever reason. I believe that it might not be like actual people unsubscribing. It might just be YouTube being like, this guy doesn't deserve them, fuck him. Let's delete some of his subscribers. Because why like one day all of a sudden 4 people just unsubscribe to me? I mean, with the amount of people actually visiting my channel, which is not a lot, 4 of them just decided to unsubscribe me at once. I don't believe that's true. Maybe I'm going paranoid, I don't know anymore. Okay, so these are the things I'm supposed to sell. Here's my sword, I don't want it anymore. The geode. And the gold and stuff. Put my TV and also get the fishing rod so we may do everything the same way we always do in every episode. What's the watering can? There it is. Oh my god. There we go. Finally took care of that. Such a difficult thing to do. Taking care of your stupid house layout. Okay, can I do it with this? It's easier to do. It's kind of lame that it has to stand like this on the ground. It's gonna look stupid. Whatever. Weather report. Look at my fucking TV. It's so huge. Why can I not buy a console so I can play the mini game with the cowboys like in my house? Clear and sunny all day. That's not a good thing. Discover the purpose of the skull key. Well, it just so happens that I actually know the purpose of the skull key, and I might tell you in the next episode, if you'll be patient enough and actually care to watch it. I'm gonna show it off in the next episode, but for now I'm gonna finish the episode. So, see you... Actually, I'm not sure would I go to the mine anymore, since not only I have like shit ton of gold, there's like nothing to progress there anymore. It's 120 floors for some reason. I don't know why such a specific number as 120. Why isn't it just 100 or 200 if you wanted to go more than 100? But it's apparently 120. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. See you guys later in the next episode. Bye.